YouTube. This is Will from Will Development, and this is my 245th weekly update. Now, this week and the next couple of weeks, are going to be following a similar pattern. Basically, I have a bit of time before this particular comp. So what I've been doing is, the last couple of weeks, sort of testing out things, seeing where I'm at with certain movements, as well as getting my body better prepared for the subsequent programming that I will be doing for the comp. Because World's Strongest Man is coming up, I think I talked about this last week, but because World's Strongest Man is coming up and I will be there, rather than stressing out trying to figure out how I'm going to get to a gym and get training done in that basically 5 days where I'm going to be on a trip, I decided I'm going to not necessarily have a particular program. I have a mild game plan walking into the gym every day, but I don't have a set rep and set scheme that I plan on doing on any particular day. And they said part of that reason is because I don't want to get into a groove of anything and then have a week off. Arguments could be made that I could just program for that week off, but it's just easier for me to just plan on not having any sort of layover week. And then subsequently, when that week is done, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to figure it out, just track it all back and just say, all right, I need to do this, and days, weeks, and it'll turn into months, and I will hopefully be more than prepared for the competition in September, late September as well. So this week, I hit 4s on my Zerchers with the same weight I was hitting with 3s last week. My hip was acting up, my back was acting up, so they were a lot more challenging, but I felt like I did them slightly better. I didn't stay quite as upright as I wanted to, but it's something I need to work on, and it's something I will continue to work on. Tuesday, I decided to just do some axle pressing out of the rack to get used to the axle bar again with the pressing motion. I'm going to be alternating between the axle and the good power bar at the gym, basically the one that has very highly rotating collars. It's a little bit harder to stabilize with the wrists, so I think it'll help transfer. I might do like my short program with just that barbell and then switch to the axle for my 10 weeks leading up to the comp. Just get used to that movement. And then tonight I decided to do just some hex bar deadlifts, which are the only deadlifts I plan on doing for the foreseeable future up until my back and hips feel better, which that did feel really good. I ended up doing like 4 sets of 10 with just like bitch weight at like 160 or 180 or something like that, from about a 14-inch pull, which at the comp it's going to be an 18-inch pull for this similar movement. And then I did just a little set of 3s with just 270, just trying to keep everything perfect. And the reps looked a lot better than they felt, so I was happy with that. Saturdays, I'm actually practicing my axle cleans, because with my back and hip situation being what it is, it's very challenging to do cleans, and my clean technique has never been perfect, but I've always been able to sort of muscle it up. So I've been just practicing some heavier cleans. We'll see what kind of weight I can get this Saturday, and hopefully it works out better than last Saturday did. Last Saturday, getting up to, I think, like 140 was like, woof, it was rough. And I need to be able to clean at least 200 for like 3 to feel confident to be able to clean the 230 at the comp. And I need to be pressing at least 200 for 5 to feel confident to hit the 230 at the comp. But pressing's always been my weak spot, and unfortunately ever since my injury, basically everything else has been a weak spot. But I'm doing everything in my power and trying to stay very consistent with rehabbing. My back rehab video is going to be coming out soon, I promise. I will be recording it just as soon as I get time. These last few weekends I've been very busy, and these last few weeks I've actually had some stuff come up doing maintenance on vehicles and things like that, which is very important, by the way. And that takes up time, and those things are more important because those things make me money, versus this, which is just like a video diary I do every week. You know what I mean? But those videos are coming out. I've also got some other videos I'm going to be recording tomorrow. And that's pretty much all there is to it right now. So remember, you don't always have to have a concrete plan if your plan is to not have a concrete plan. No, that's terrible advice. You should always have an idea of what you're going to do before you walk in the gym. But there's nothing wrong with understanding that for a certain amount of time, you may just be doing some test movements. There's nothing wrong with that. But let me know if you think there is. Or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or worries. Other than that, as always, work hard, work smart. If you don't, then what's your excuse?